Good evening, everyone. Ready to get on with the next chapter of Game of Thrones. We're working on chapter 3 now. Let's see, so far we've gotten our Lord Dude killed, and I have once again forgotten to reset my title on Twitch, so let me do that real fast. Naturally, the music stops when I click off. Which I really hate about games. You would think the developers could just add an option. That's all I'm asking. That way the people that like it to stop can have it stop. The people that don't like it to stop can have it keep going. So anyway, we've got the Lord of the House killed. We've raised some hell across the Narrow Sea. We've got some intrigue going on at the Red Keep. And we're about to go to war with the Boltons. And shit's going down at the Wall. So, all in all, we're probably going to die again today. But, Chapter 3, let's do it. If nothing else, maybe I won't get eaten by a dragon. If I can pull that off, I will consider it a success.
Game of Thrones.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
Hey, Nia.
A man you trust?
My son.
No, I would like to stay out of the dragons.
Could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
Oh yes, that's so.
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
He the fuck's my uncle.
Roderick, by the gods, it is you. Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester.
Fetch the maester.
Let her go!
Now surely somebody has noticed this guard is missing.
Me. And the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
Well, let's be honest. Even if I hadn't killed him, they wouldn't have stopped. And I don't remember if I killed him or not.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
Don't lecture me.
Uncle. Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down
If
the
they
cave,
didn't have
and
horses,
coming
we could
fast.
take them.
Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
Ah, go
Might
ahead.
be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
We're better off saving this for later.
Well, I hope we enjoy it.
Right. We need to get moving.
Oh yeah, she kicks some serious ass. Ass. Beshka?
The Lost Legion. We're
Beshker?
100 miles from Yunkai. When
I
are
don't
they
know,
going
it
to
said it
give
in the
up?
corner and I didn't read
You
it.
really should have killed Tazar when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand. Not the kind of thing a person forgets about another person.
Beska.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
should
saying,
have.
next time, stomp his neck. It's only a matter of time before they overtake us.
I want more time to think about the answers.
Ah,
I like to
bugger
weigh
off.
my options.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting dear old Tazal. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
That might have been one where I
During
thought about
severe
it too
winters,
long and it
when
didn't
the
kill him.
Skahazadon floods, it carves out
Because I
great
like to think
underground rivers in the
if I had
sandstone.
been doing, if I had actually
And-
picked it, I'd have killed him.
Those waters recede. Those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us. If we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Thank you, Malcolm. That's valuable advice.
Of course.
Good thinking, Malcolm.
If he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
Well, what do these rocks look like?
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
They look like rocks.
Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slavers Bay. I just hope it pays off.
You see? Beska came back.
Very
She was
suspicious
their
that he's been
for
reading.
us. We trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beska's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me.
I
Ash.
will bitch slap you,
Beska
boy.
matters to me. We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beska scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother.
What have they
You
ever
and I
done
are
to
supposed
me?
return to
Done
Westeros
for
with
me?
a sellsword army, and I
Yeah.
have the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
Let me know if you find anything.
Like a cave. Alright, down to just those options. So I guess you were right
Not
about the
gonna
rocks
happen.
falling.
It's too unstable.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Well, we can't stay here, waiting for your butchered friends to corner us.
Agreed.
Let's look at these
What do you
rocks.
think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrived before we reach the top. What in seven hells did you two do to rile these bastards so badly anyway?
Well, I stabbed a couple of them.
Hey, Beska. I meant to say, thank you. I realise this isn't your fight. And Marine is the last place you'd want to go.
Gods, Asher. Don't go soft on me.
That's what she said. Literally, she
Together
just
till we're
said it.
dead.
You know anything else about these bastards hunting us?
Well, obviously they hate you.
Thanks. I figured that's...
And they're coming, so we
You've heard
really
the rumor,
shouldn't
right?
stand here talking so
They
much.
carve their faces up as an initiation. Flay the skin right off. Looks like they're inside out. That's why they wear those helmets.
No. That's a load of horse shit.
Isn't it?
Look, Malcolm's all right. I promise. He practically raised me. You know my father and I didn't get along.
Well, I'm just defending everybody.
Well, he's an odd one. And he doesn't appear to like me much.
He has a lot of things on his mind.
But
The
just
right
don't
things,
stab
I
him
hope.
until we get out of here. Then
If you see
anything
anything-
goes. Can I climb yet? I've talked to everybody. I don't see any more dots. Oh, who's this guy?
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst.
I hear water.
Listen,
That's water.
Listen,
I hear water.
you smelled
From
something?
underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Rockslide looks recent.
It could have been caused by the Targaryen girls 10,000 Unsullied marching through here.
No, something else. Something big did that.
Let's see if he's got anything on him.
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
Hey, we found a cave. I don't want to look at it. Let's
I think I
just
see a
go
light
in.
A way through.
Oh, we couldn't be that lucky. Oh, shit. It's them.
Shit!
And here we've spent all this time talking.
Come on!
They caught up to us.
Go, go! They're behind us.
This.
Damn it!
Asha! Find us another way out of here!
What in seven hells is that smell? I can't even guess what this used to be.
Maybe a donkey? Or a goat?
There's a light!
Go! See if
It's at the end of the tunnel. Is that from a raptor?
Esther?
I knew it. I knew I was gonna get eaten by a dragon. I just knew it.
Easy now.
Oh, Lord. At least it warned me before this started. Combat usually catches me off guard.
Get fucking lost, Legion! We've got a bigger problem.
Ponteos en us! Pontesiros en us! Paso al Trises! Damit disis! Pakotosnia robotas!
Maybe we should run for our lives and let them fight the dragon. Ouch.
Asher, we have to move. Now!
Malcolm! Can you walk?
I'm fine. I've fought wars with worse than this.
Hurry! The beast is
It's
coming
fine.
around.
It's fine. We're all good. Everything's fine. Let's go.
Asher!
Grab my hand!
Hurry, Asher! It's nearly on you!
Yeah, let's go out the only way it can go out. Okay, I can breathe again. That got my heart beating. Well, every time combat starts in this game, in the last, well, this only being the third time I've played it, it always catches me off guard and I die the first time because I'm just sitting here involved in the story and then all of a sudden, you know, press left. Oh shit, where's my... And then I'm dead. And this time it at least warned me.
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust.
Well,
Finn
just
might have
stop
killed me
stealing
otherwise.
shit
Just promise me you'll
because...
stop stealing things, Cotter.
Alright. I swear it. Never again.
I don't want to get
No
killed.
guarantees on potatoes or lamprey pie. Or for that matter. Just messing with you, Garrett. I promise. I'll mend my thieving ways.
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood.
Stop being an ass.
Stop being such a bloody fool.
When a man takes my gear, it'll be my fist that'll rip their heart from their gullets. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven. Look.
Hey,
it's
you
over,
put me on
all
your
right?
friends list.
Just drop it. You could bugger off if you like.
Finn, leave him alone.
I'll add you back when
It wasn't
I
Garrett's fault.
get a
If
chance.
you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
I almost never log into my Steam friends.
After today, you're all brothers.
We're all
Believe me,
brothers
the man
after
standing
today.
next to you saves your life one day. Maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we?
Well, I don't have the overlay turned on. It doesn't actually pop up on the stream.
Finn to the Rangers. Lowmore to the Stewards. Hugh to the Rangers. Cotter to the Builders.
Of course, it also means my achievements don't pop up on the stream either.
Garrett to the Rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
I can only do
Norman
the
boys
bad,
want your
over-the-top
gods to give a
accents.
blessing to this union. There's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Oh, I see Green Man Gaming has a like 20% off pre-order for Assassin's Creed Origins.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Ready to say my vows.
I have always wanted to say that.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon as see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Well, I'm anxious to see you play it, too. I mean, it's
Finn.
not my kind of game, but I kind of want to see it played.
Fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
Well, don't think I give a shit about your problems. You've been nothing but an arsehole to me.
Have it your way, Garrett.
Well, it's not that it's not my kind of game, it's just
It's a shame you couldn't
I
work
like
things out within
that kind of
beautiful
game.
places.
It's
They
just
say the old
too far
gods
down the
are just
priority
for
list for me
fools.
to ever get around to playing it.
The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be. We're here. After this, there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
So they all just ran off and left me, and I have to walk there on my own. These trees freak me the hell out.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch
I thought it was
begins.
actually waiting for me to say this.
It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
I didn't hear the asshole next to me saying his vows. Achievement unlocked.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Oh, it must be this guy.
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
I never expected to see you here. Did something happen?
Everybody's dead, aren't they?
The Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Right, the delivery looks in order.
Alright then, we'll be on our way.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose. Not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
I should have been there protecting Ethan. What good am I at the wall?
That's why I'm really here.
Because you aren't any good at the wall. I've come to take you home.
Lord Forrester's last words to you. Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession. A vital secret he protected at all costs.
What do you think, Uncle? Is it real?
I have no doubt. It's clear Lord Forrester spent a great deal of time studying the North Grove. He speaks of it as if he'd seen it himself. Somewhere on the other side of the wall. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him.
I just took the Black Uncle. Swore my allegiance to the Night's Watch. Even if I were to agree, somewhere north of the wall, it's not a lot to go on. How am I supposed to find it?
So he doesn't want the North Grove lost.
First chance you get to head north.
But it doesn't sound like they know where it is
And
anyway.
You leave the Night's Watch behind. And strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that.
Isn't there some other way? Where I don't have to break my vows?
If there was, I wouldn't ask this of you.
Couldn't you have shown up 20 minutes ago?
This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
Is it a
Page
map?
from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
Well, I guess that's my clue to look at it.
You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere.
Maybe here.
This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Looks like a tree.
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see.
An ice dragon would be a very bad
A
thing.
mammoth. This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. But before I was a man grown, I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes.
Those trees are freaking freaky.
Look, there's a clasp.
It must open.
You've had this thing for how long and you just realized that?
I had no idea this was inside. Another werewood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map.
Maybe something fits in this space in the middle. Like this diamond-shaped thing. I'll use necklace with.
A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Oh, this is going to be obnoxious, I can tell.
Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe try another.
There should be an option to just rotate until it seems to work. Maybe rotate 180 degrees, because this looks like it might. And music stopped, so I guess maybe it does.
It's the whole map that has to turn. Werewood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
You can tell everyone back at Ironrath that Garrett Tuttle has taken up the cause.
I'm on
Your
the case.
sense of honor is a quality I've long admired, Garrett. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett.
What do these barrels look like?
To never lift one of those again.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. Well, what did he want?
Nothing
Must have
important.
been important to come to Castle Black.
He happened to be nearby. Thought he'd say hello.
It
Dropping
looked
off
like
some
he gave you
supplies.
something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
There are so many guests already arriving.
Have they found that dead soldier
Have you
yet?
seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden, but in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
We've
certainly
come a long way, baby.
Haven't we? I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too.
At least until you stab me in the face.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me?
Sure, no problem.
Go on then, it'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, did you get his body hidden?
What are you doing here?
Oh no, I shouldn't be here.
You're right.
But we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Look, that night, I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't helped me.
I could say the same to you, Lady Mira. But I came here to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing, probably dead. They're questioning people, searching for his body.
Please tell me you took care of it.
Of course. I told you I would. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this...
There was another Lannister guard. He saw me with him in the garden.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You need to keep your head down. Stay out of sight for a while.
How? Do you forget who I serve?
Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
Why are you helping me?
What do you mean? I'm a friend, Lady Mira. My name's Tom. We help each other, or it's both our heads.
What were you even doing there that night?
I once told you, there are people who'd be willing to help you. People who want you alive.
You're like the coal boy.
Wait, what? You mean someone...
Mira.
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that coal boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing...
Oh, thank the gods you came along, Sarah. That boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
I'm just
you can
so
tell me
nice.
all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibald, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards, but just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But
what was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
And she's kind of a dumbass.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She was deferential to the crown then, as she is now. But words are wind. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it.
We only shared some wine, my lady.
Drinking wine with Tyrion Lannister. Sarah, what do you know of this?
Tyrion approached us, my lady. It was his idea, not Mira's.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
It was just a cup of wine. Nothing more.
I don't have the time or patience for your games, Mira. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be.
Yes, ma'am.
Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I'm sorry, my lady. I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Sarah, we're gonna have to stab her.
Roderick, it's the White Hills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower.
I'll need my sentinel. Go ahead, Talia, and have Royland meet me in the courtyard.
Get Royland. We're gonna go kick some arse.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men if I have my way.
What the hell you want?
What's the meaning of this? I demand to know.
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Ludd Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you, eh? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognise you, but the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
Get your men out of my sight. This is absurd.
That sounds like the old Roderick, beating his chest every chance he got. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now. And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how Foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line.
If your men don't like it here, you can march them back to High Point.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever.
You're mad, Griff. This is my house and you will do as I say. Why should I listen to some cripple with half a face? Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop.
Oh, I think we can.
No. You know better than that.
No, I don't.
You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick!
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
What the hell kind of sentinel are you, dude? Go stab him.
Griff Whitehill, that snot-nosed fourth-born, parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in.
Whether he rides out on horseback or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord.
But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Well, we can just sacrifice Ryan for the greater good.
He carved these soldiers himself. I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, we can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
We must act, and Ryan needs us. He's alone.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Then it's decided. We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehill will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
If we have to go to battle before we're ready, we risk losing everything. But sometimes you have no choice.
That time may indeed come, but it's not now. The White Hills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another, there's a fight brewing, so I've much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I, and she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel, but please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say.
Arrange
Let's
a
do
meeting.
it.
What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted, but best use caution nonetheless.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now, at least.
I don't think she's gonna stab me.
Handle things right with Gwyn, and she may even help us in High Point when the time comes.
She seemed sincere at the funeral. I'll
want
give her the
duff
benefit of
pie
the
served
doubt.
with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers, they're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may. I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Mira?
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but Lady Marjorie needs me.
Very well. Just know that matter we discussed? A royal decree sits on my desk now, and I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. I thought you would want to know. Good news on a day that is already blessed.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean, my lord.
But of course you don't. Forgive me, I must be confusing my handmaids. I should be more careful when it comes time to call in a favor. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Lady Marjorie, welcome to the family, for better or worse.
Lord Tyrion.
Oh, thanks,
If you'd
Tyrion.
only shared some wine with Tyrion, why does he come to you now? What's this talk of a royal decree? You know I didn't want you talking to him. Today of all days.
Lord Tyrion is helping my family, my lady.
So it may seem, but he's exceedingly cunning, Mira. Don't think you know all he's up to. House Forrester already has so few friends at court, and when this decree becomes public, you may find you have even fewer. You disappoint me, Mira. We'll talk about this after the wedding. Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. Come with me, Sarah.
Well, you're not going to be married for long, so I'm not going to sweat it. Spoilers. Bye, Sarah.
Garrett! Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that. I understand your uncle paid you a visit. What did he want? Not many people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He was just delivering ironwood shields for the Night's Watch.
Good. Our stocks are running low. I know it couldn't be easy seeing him, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had
Aye.
told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Potter's a clever one. He could be a real help.
I'm glad you can trust your brother. I'll remember him.
Herald Holt of White Harbour,
Corliss wells from stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Brit Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be. House Whitehill. This one's for the Boltons. Gary. Gary, what's the matter? You know him?
Come on, get moving.
Garrett, who is he?
That man murdered my family.
I'm gonna have to stab him.
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you regret.
Like, let him live?
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I do with your family. Don't think it's over. Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit?
Talk all you like. You'll be dead before you take the black.
Careful now. Didn't end so well for you last time.
That's enough, both of you. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Would be seeing my boot kick your ass off the wall.
This isn't fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you. When I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know. Look.
Oh, come on. The timer didn't even hit the bottom.
You once promised to help me with Marjorie when our positions were reversed. That meant everything to me. Maybe now I'm in a position to help you. Otherwise, Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing.
Thank you, Sarah. I could really use a hand right now. I don't want to do this all alone.
A hand from a handmaiden.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie! Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien.
Damien who?
Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you.
You've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are
with
you
her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job. Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
Why would you want to help me?
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
You flatter me, my lord.
I'm only
Oh,
saying
now
you
Sarah's
have
going to be
potential.
pissed off at me.
Your problem is, you still think like a handmaiden. Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the Ironwood deal? because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest iron.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaid. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you?
Game of Thrones.
There's no one you can really trust. What you need more than anything is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together.
Ooh, I like that.
Or should I go back to Lord Whitehall, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Aw, poor Joffrey.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible.
Son of a...
You understand, Lady Mira.
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chambers.
That would not be an easy task, especially now.
Just gonna have to break in.
Disappear. Perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Be right up there with Ned Stark. Anybody home?
You're not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave, now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for?
Yes.
Tom,
Yes, it is.
I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
I am willing to sacrifice your life.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I just needed to get away. After everything that's happened, it was terrible.
I'm sure you did. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king! You, don't move.
Yeah, right.
Tom, it's me, hurry!
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing.
Thank you, Tom. I could never have done this without you. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
How does he know about the Lannister guard?
You can do this.
He said that it would be on his desk. It's the bill for the wedding. This is more money than I could spend in a lifetime. Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin Lannister. Tyrion Strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
No, it's the other one.
Damn it. Hide. I'll find a way to distract them.
Stop. I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Help! Fire! The hell? Damn it! Come on!
That was convenient of them to bring the key to me.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I'll bought you a minute, maybe two.
Which we're wasting just talking.
Did you find it?
I think it has to be in here. It has to be. No.
Just hurry.
Oh,
Come on.
it worked. Is this? Oh, thank the gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
I wonder if it was actually that key,
Catch the bastard.
or if it was just the game gonna make me use the third one.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there.
What is this? Our ironwood trees.
It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done?
Those
This
bastards.
track was hundreds of years old.
Before this is done, we'll make them pay. Every last one of them.
Aye. The Whitehills need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord. If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose.
She's taken a risk in meeting.
She's
Let me
probably
hear
dead.
what she has to say before I judge her reasons.
Of course. Just be wary. You see what her family's done here. Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
Yep, I'm gonna get stabbed.
I'll stay with the horses.
Damned Whitehills. Cutting down everything they see. Do they understand nothing about Ironwood?
Well, it looks like they understand how to cut it down.
Cracked wheels, shoddy workmanship. Clearly Whitehill. This well. I remember hiding down there, playing monsters and maidens with little Naaman and Megan.
Why am I carrying the dagger in the open?
I can still smell the sawdust. Hear the whining of the grindstone. Such a part of my early years. So long ago.
I think I'd at least want to put it on my belt. I mean, otherwise it looks like I'm walking in ready to stab her.
I see you haven't lost your warrior's ways. That's good. I wouldn't want to deal with someone careless.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it. And he won't stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
I have to stop this. It can't go on.
I know. You have to trust me. I don't agree with my father's ways. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this.
Thank you for paying respects to my father and brother. And for coming tonight. It's good to see you again.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
He's coming back to kick your family's ass.
You may think that's going to help your family. But it will only lead to more killing.
That's kind of the point.
I want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that what you want too?
Well, you know, we're not really the ones that started it.
Will you work with me?
If you think we'll cower, you're dead wrong.
You don't understand. Peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff.
Not gonna happen.
Petulant fourthborn.
You should be, because there's a very dangerous fourthborn in your house right now.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
Seven hells. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Kill me? On my own land?
Do you really think this is even your land anymore?
Wretch.
Just listen. My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose.
Why are you telling me all this? Is it meant to frighten me? To make me bend the knee and bow my
No,
head?
of course not. Although that's what my father wants. And he knows you can't fight him. He knows exactly how weak you are.
How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of
I'll
it.
kill that bastard.
Me. I'll find them and cut their throat myself.
Deliver justice to your people however you like. You'll have to find them first. And I don't know who it is. We know you're planning to rescue Ryan. Even if it means abandoning your home to Griff.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
There's no way I can make that promise.
I could have helped you, but now I won't be coming here again. There's been enough killing. I hope you do your part.
My lord, those riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
My lord?
Come along, Duncan.
Son of a bitch.
Mother.
Roderick. Look at what's become of our house. You were nowhere to be found, and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you? We need you here. To hold this house together.
Mother, I believe we have an ally in House Whitehill. And I've learned we face grave dangers.
But... What did this ally tell you?
Lord Whitehill is plotting against us. I don't know his plans, but I fear them. And the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house? Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
These are dire times, but I won't kneel to a Whitehill in my own house.
Then don't kneel. Was this all? Did you learn anything more? You need to tell me.
Is it not bad enough for you already?
It's bad enough having their soldiers in our house.
You might
But
be
if
the
you
traitor.
won't open with me, then our problems run deeper.
Get in there. Don't get in there.
You do what you're told.
Please,
no, you've bloody had enough. No more for you.
Hold on. Wait for me.
Hold on, he was standing over there.
No, he was.
He was.
No, he was over there.
Fuck off with you.
Get down there. Off again.
Get down there and die.
I'm gonna stab him in the ass.
What do you want from me?
No, he was over there.
Ramsay was here. I'll play how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you, Lord.
Get out of my house now, all of you.
Oh, look here. It's the new Lord.
You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this.
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
Oh, I know you've seen it before.
Stop this, or you'll suffer the same fate as my brother.
But we can't stop now. Not before my favourite part.
Please, no.
Say hello to your father.
Oh, no.
He's down. Oh, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan.
Better than the real.
What about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
All right, who's next?
Make his
that's
mother
it. No more
watch.
fucking
Now
about
we'll
it.
really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And you'll regret what you've done here. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Oh, now's as good a time as any. Oh, come on, Mother. You never let me have any fun. All the other boys get to have sword fights.
Wendell, pack the extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Britt's going too. He took his vows in the Sept. He's a brother now. I understand why you hate him. But bad blood could jeopardize this mission. Too many unknowns out there. I can't have my own men killing each other.
I'll go in his place. I'm a better fighter than Britt. You'll want my sword before his.
I don't doubt your skill. But I need every sword that's willing to go. Even someone like Britt. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett.
I'm a man of my word. I won't disappoint you.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Crestus. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Doff, where are my arrows?
Well, what did Jon Snow say?
He said kill this other guy.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn.
He wants to see us work together. No more problems.
That's on you.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with either of you on this Craster's mission.
Well, there's something you should know then. I borrowed this from you. What? I just got curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
Never ends with you.
Didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing.
You can't keep doing that, Cotter. Next time, ask.
I did try. You said he was just visiting. But I think there's more to it than that, isn't there? I noticed this part here.
North Grove. It's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that. Didn't think you were that gullible.
You're wrong, Finn. It's more than a rumour. Lord Forrester found the truth, it's real.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
Why wasn't there an option to just bluff?
Oh, so you're both assholes and idiots, huh? Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
He doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
But you know, it's the things you hear about. The rumours is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Rumours my arse. You're hiding something, Cotter.
I'm not. They're just things I hear around Castle Blacksaw. People talk, you know.
Not about the North Grove they don't.
You do? Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits.
Cotter, I know you're lying.
Because your lips
I
are
covered
moving.
for you. You owe me.
All right. Right. I've been on the other side of the wall, Garrett. You see, I live there, in the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings. I know, it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and, well, they sentenced me here to Castle Black for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place.
Cotter, every blade in Castle Black will slit your throat if they find out. You're their sworn enemy.
You don't need to tell me that. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in.
Don't worry. Bloodthirsty wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Raider wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cotter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories, old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you.
I don't understand. Why would you want to help me? The North Grove has nothing to do with you.
I've got my own reasons for going.
Cotter! Now!
On the way! Please, don't tell anyone about me. The Watch would kill me if they found out.
Plot twist.
Marine still smells like shit, even outside the walls.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere.
Yeah.
You alright?
Never better. Back under the Mad King, they used to say, death by sword was a sweet kiss, but fire would fuck you hard.
Funny.
No, not very.
I'll go find Croft's tent.
Asher, I need you to tell me the truth. I've come a long way to bring you home. Back in that cave, you made a choice. You must have thought only one of us was going to survive. Now, it's not a fair question to ask, but I need to know.
I've been fighting side by side with Besketh for 4 years.
The truth is, I didn't
Saved my life more times
see
than
the
I did.
option to go the other way.
I owe her.
Thank you for being honest. But she's not family. Look,
family means
I can't
nothing.
blame you if your feelings about me are conflicted. Or your feelings about going home. Your family exiled you to this place. But I swore an oath to your mother, sailed halfway around the world to bring you back safe. And I'll be damned if some dragonfire or your foul decisions are going to stop me. Are we clear? I'm here to help you.
Well, come on, Malcolm. Why are you making this such a big thing?
We're defined by the choices we make, Asher. One day, you'll understand that.
Asher, I know where Croft is.
This Croft, how well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Great friends.
Fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore. You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
You should see what my enemies think of me.
Well, that went well.
All right, maybe I deserve that.
That's not even a taste of what you deserve. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance! So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
None of the above.
Croft, no!
Be reasonable! I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose!
My hair could use a trim. Take some off the top, would you?
Do not fucking test me!
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beshka. You're next. Now choose, or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust.
Fuck you, Croft!
Have it your way. You didn't need your testicles anyway. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you assholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
We? You're hardly the usual rabble these two travel with.
Your sword was always the quickest, Croft. I need you and your men to fight for me in Westeros.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tip? Would I ever go back to Westeros?
Cash.
I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin.
My house is rich, Croft. When this war is won, I'll pay you. More gold than you've ever seen.
Lord Asher! A fucking highborn thief! Not a chance in seven hells would I believe a promise from you.
Now, just a minute. He speaks the truth.
Aye. Well, it's not up to me. The second sons are sworn to Daenerys Targaryen. I've laid my sword at her feet. For now.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now, commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Ha! Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you've just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the world?
Black scales all over with a red frill running down his back.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher.
I've got proof, you old fuck. Tell me what this is, if not a bloody dragon tooth.
I wouldn't know a dragon tooth from a basilisk dick.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this, it'll cost more than your balls.
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Oh, yes, I am. Alright, is what's his name up here so I can kick him off the wall? I have this need to kick him off the wall.
About what we'll find out there tomorrow. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Road.
I thought you didn't believe in it.
Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Potter with it? Ask me. There's just something awful.
Well, he's a little bit nuts, but...
Aside from him being an oily thief on me. Like he's holding something back.
Potter's not a bad sort. I trust him.
Even after he tried stealing your map. So you'd rather be friends with a thief than someone who might save your life out there?
So he's a
Trolling
kleptomaniac.
me when the wildlings attack.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late.
You think Mance Raider is gonna wait for them?
Right.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Yeah, this one's still good. Uncle Duncan brought these from Ironrath. Wonder if I'll ever see it again. That's ironwood for sure.
It said use, not kick.
If anyone tries coming over the wall, well, those will stop them. Freeze to death up here. Here soon. Wonder who's riding it.
I bet it's wildlings.
This must hold up the lift. Probably fall apart.
Pig farmer. A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settle things on the way to Crosters, but this is even better. Jon Snow can't hold your hand now.
I don't have any time for you anymore, Brett. I hate you. You hate me. Now let's move on.
Had something more painful in mind. I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone, so I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking out.
You're not worth it.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt. Too bad your father didn't fight like that. I'd still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy. Finally getting the hang of it, Tuttle.
Stop, damn it! I don't want to fight you!
What's the matter? Don't you want to make your father proud? Let's see if you scream like your sister. You got lucky, pig farmer. You're going to slaughter me, like my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword. Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
I swore my vows. I won't kill a brother.
You're fucking pathetic, Tuttle.
Come on, let's kick him off the wall.
Just fucking finish it. We're done.
I didn't kill a brother. You're next, buddy.
Finn! These people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests.
Out of the way!
And now they come here, starving, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
No one has more fight in them than Asher. I'm sure he and Malcolm will find us the army we need.
We'd better hope we
With Asher up front and Malcolm in the middle,
bastards in our house, we must be
we'll
fair.
find a way.
Come on, you.
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this. Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her. This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
You'll do no such thing. I won't allow it.
That's not for you to decide.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Thieves have to be punished, so your man got what he deserved. He's lucky he didn't get any worse than that.
So you've given over your duties to this girl, then? Or can you not control your sister?
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again.
Are you afraid of a young girl with all the armed soldiers you have?
What? I'm not afraid! I want order! But this house is in a shambles.
And it's your fault.
The problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to strike one of my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl who should know her station. That's how I like to see you, Foresters. Oh, foolish Roderick. Now I'll have to put you in your place. You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men.
Take him, Royland!
My bloody pleasure. I'll fucking kill you myself!
So, make him watch this. I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down?
Roderick!
I will kick your ass.
I will not yield.
You bloody snot! Why don't you fucking get it?
Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay Snow taught him good. Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today. Don't you dare! You stay down! Stay in the mud like a dog!
This is my place!
You fool!
My lord.
What? Bloody cripple! Are you fucking deaf?
You'll never keep the Foresters down.
Hold there, or you're next!
Please, Lord Grip, not the arm. If you persist, Lord Roger may lose it.
Now, stay down. Tell me! Will you be a good little Forester? You can't. I command you!
Let him alone!
I'll do as I like! You should fear me!
I don't fear you.
Here!
You're a petty little man.
No! I alone rule this house.
Don't think this is over, Roderick! You'll see! I will make you suffer for this! Trust in that!
And now I'm gonna pass out.
My boy.
Careful, he's badly injured.
Roderick, you didn't let him do it. He couldn't keep you down.
You were brave, but there will be consequences, my son. We both know that.
Oh, let's be realistic. There were going to be consequences either way. Sure, now they may just be a little worse than they were going to be before, but they were still going to be bad.
Do you see that? Standing up to Griff has made him harsh. More severe. He could have killed you. But what you did, the strength you showed us. You looked like yourself again. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what.
That's good. I'm sure a time will come when our house will call upon you to do what's necessary. But that time
we're
is
going to
not
need
now.
you to be like Xena, warrior princess.
And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well.
Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
Hey, baby.
Next time on Game of Thrones.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Britt's death was an accident.
Mira, what are you doing? Mira, just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me?
We are weak. We have no allies. And Griff will make us pay for your defiance.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen,
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Carried. It's time to go.
Ooh, I can hardly wait. Tune in next week. Same time, same channel. All right, let's see how we did. It was only 50-50 on saving Beshka. Slightly above the average, 51%. And 51% obeyed Marjorie. Looks like more people walked away from Brit. Oh, but fewer stood up to Griff. Bunch of cowards out there, I'll tell you that. Nobody talks shit to me in my own house. But yeah, gotta keep the Ironwood Decree. Because I like to think that's gonna help me in the end, but this being Game of Thrones, you just know it's gonna bite me in the ass. And I don't care about the credits. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 3 for this week. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you watching. And I will see you again next time.